We are naturally blessed by this hill. It has historical and cultural advantages. So these advantages are non-scientific. They are mystic because it's beyond what I think for now ordinary man can try to make research and get into how they were there. One, right from the time you enter Igbeti, if you look at Igbeti very well, you'll discover it is sited within many hills. Those hills stand as if they hold themselves by stretch of their arms. So Igbeti is sited in a valley of many hills. So looking at it, especially from the area view, you appreciate the beauty of the community. Then the Yamoku is considered, the Yamoku Hill is considered to be the mother of Igbeti people because of the advantages and the help it has rendered to the settlers in the early stage. Now, Igbeti, when you start from where we start to climb it. You know it's extensive. But from where we started the climbing, you discover there are some stones are reached here. It's not just for fun. There were stones used in those days. That is why they built the defense wall. We call it Odi in Yoruba. They stayed there, and the settlers, they find it easier for themselves to get one species of plant. We call it eku here. It's Olicoros chocoros inside the scientific name. It's similar to ewedu. So when you squeeze it in the water becomes. They prepare it in a very large quantity and spread it on the surface of the rock, so that it makes it very difficult for the enemy. Apart from the steepness of the hill, when they attempt to climb it, it becomes slippery, so they will not be able to climb to come and meet them. All these are prepared almost at all the areas they felt they can climb the place. And that was done because the Igbeti people then were on this hill until around 1918 when they got down to the new site we are seeing now. Now, getting into the top itself, looking at the terrain is enough a tourist attraction. Then when you get there, are some features there. We have what we call Orugumeta. Yes, the well of three rifles. It has its own significance, teaching us that monogamy is the best. That's the physical interpretation I can give to it. Monogamy is the best. When you have married a wife, you enjoy yourself. When you marry two, they begin to fight. When you marry three, two of them will come together against the other one, and they continue to give problem to the husband. So it is advisable. Going by that is advisable you marry one. Then when you get there, that river, that wells, two are joined, one is separated. When you take water from the separated one into those that are joined, it will splash it back. Or you take water from the one that is joined and put in the other one, it will splash that back. And you should not drink the water together. You can drink the water, it's drinkable. You can either drink the one that is isolated or you drink the one that is joined. But don't drink it together. I don't know the height, but it's the highest in Oyo State and the biggest. Okay. Then when you get there, there's a place there we call the Yamoku Cave, where we believe the goddess of this mountain, the spirit inside this hall is living. So also we have Sego Cave, called Magal Sego, where Sego resides while he was journeying on the Yamoku Hill before he became the Alaafin of Oyo. They be there, going from one hole to the other. When you get inside, you see those holes. At times you see dogs flying out and coming in. So we believe these are pets. They touch that Yamoku. Is there any other question? Question, yes. So, Tèmi ni pé ìyá mọ̀ kó sì wà. Ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀gá mu tá a bá fẹ́ ìyá mọ̀ kó jáde. Àwọn tí wọ́n mọ̀ nípa àbá mọ̀ kó ìyá mọ̀ kó jáde. Wọ́n á fi ìfẹ́ òní ọba sọ ló dẹ̀ fi padà. Àwọn tí wọ́n ti gbé sọ̀rọ̀ ní òkèèrè tí wọ́n ti rìn bálabàlá tí wọ́n ti bá pàdé rí ń bẹ tí wọ́n sì jẹ́ pé ìyá mọ̀ kó wà. Ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé tó o bá wọ bí ẹ bá bára yín lásìkò ẹ bá bára yín sùn àwọn méjèèjì wọn ò ní ọmọ láyé tó bá ti bí tẹ́lẹ̀ ibi tó mọ náà ló mọ tí wọn bá ti bí rí láyé wọn ò ní bí.
Question kan náà àwa àkúsọ́mọ ìlú yìí ẹjọ́ sẹ́lẹ̀ sọ fún wa kékeré nípa origin of this báwo náà ṣe detect Iya Moko dé.
Ọlọ́run ló gbé Iya Moko kalẹ̀ o èèyàn kọ́ ló mọ̀ o ihò tá a sì wúwo yìí náà Ọlọ́run ló fi bẹ̀ èèyàn kọ́ ló mọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n bá a ṣe sọ fún wa tá a ṣe rí Iya Moko ni pé òun ti wà ń bẹ̀ from aeon time immemorial lẹ́nu ẹ̀kọ́ òní sọ pé ìgbà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ bá ń gbà ní ayé bẹ̀rẹ̀. This is another cave known as Sango Cave. Sango is a legendary Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ of the past, and is the third Aláàfin Ọ̀yọ́ in the history. The first one being Ọ̀rànyàn, the second one being Dada Àjàkáyì. Before the death of Ọ̀rànyàn, he has planned with the kingmakers that after his death, Sango, that's Olúfìràn Àjàlá Àjì, also known as Sango, to be installed as the next Aláàfin following Ọ̀rànyàn, because the mother of Sango was from Nupilar, called Torusi. That woman was very, very useful for Ọ̀rànyàn. It's a very strong woman behind his success. So he promised that her son will be the Aláàfin. But immediately after the death of Ọ̀rànyàn, the kingmakers then they changed the hand of the clock, and they, instead of using Sango to be the Aláàfin, his elder brother, elder step brother, called Dada Àjàkáyì was made to be the Aláàfin. This annoyed Sango, and he decided to leave Ọ̀yọ́. Not the present Ọ̀yọ́, it is old Ọ̀yọ́ that we have around this place. Ọ̀yọ́lé. We call Ọ̀yọ́lé. So Sango left Ọ̀yọ́ Palace in annoyance, heading back to Ife, that is going to tell his father that the kingmaker he left behind have betrayed him. But on getting to the foot of Iya Moko Hill, he saw smoke ahead. He was there as though that maybe some people are there making fire. On approaching the smoke moved further and further and further again. So eventually he stopped his people, the people on his entourage, that they should wait for him, because he was also a man of great charm too. So believing on that magic and the charm, he alone approached the smoke. When immediately he got there, he met one very fat woman, a human stature, so to say, but extraordinarily fat. The woman told him that, I know you are Sango, the son of Ọ̀rànyàn. Said, yes, I know your problem. I am a Yamoku, meaning Iyatu Mo Kwomeni, the woman that knows the travel of human beings. So, said if you have any problem before you tell her, she knows what is your problem. And there has been showing direction to many hunters that have missing their directions before. So you know, I told them so good that if you are able to exercise patience, you live with me for some few years. The Oyo people will come by themselves to come and beg you to come and be alive. So go and go. And he climbed the hill with Yamoku. The Yamoku was living inside a cave there, while Sango was living here. And that is how the Yamoku herself beckoned on other 15 hills to join her. And they are built to empower Sango for the task ahead. So, and that is why when they say Igbeti Hill that did the town with 16 hills. It's not only 16 hills we have here. We have over 126 hills in this community. Wow. But it's only those 16 that join hands together to empower Sango, and that is why the town is recognized as Olokimen Bilogu, which Yamoku is the chief among others. We have Oke, we have Opete, we have Obai Opete, we have Omosoda, we have Seo, Santo, Yoruba, we have Bate Yoruba, then and so on and so forth. We have Okesi. That Okesi in its own, if you climb it, anybody that believes it's not true should go and try it now. I will carry you there. You climb it, move just 21 steps to the hill, and you will not find your bearing back home that day again.
Get lost?
Yes. Why? You will not get lost, but you miss your way. You may spend up to 2 or 3 days on that SAP before you come back. Nothing will harm you.
So where is it located?
Where is it located?
When you are going to Alaguto, where there is graffiti map, the people there will show you. We have many of our people here that are farming around that hill now. But when you climb it, you know,
21 steps.
Yes, up hill. You will not be able to return home that day. You spend at least 2 days on the hill. You will not feel hungry. You will not feel thirsty. I don't feel tired. Then we have another one we called Santo.
What's the height of the hill?
Yeah, it's not subject to that definition. So we have another one we call Santo Hill. It's one of the 15 hills. That one is specialized in breeding bees. When there are wars, they know how to implicate those bees. And they set the bees against the enemy and their horses. That is what is being used for. Apart from that, if the war, mistakenly, any member of this community is not on the hilltop at the time the war enters into the community and they capture that person. You know, they will detect that person is missing. What they do is they just appease the Santo Hill, and all the women will begin to sing. That is wherever it may be, Santo, go and bring our child. If it's at this time before the sunset, the person will walk in and join them in the camp. If it's in the night before daybreak, the person will walk in and join them in the camp. But when you go around that hill now, if you use very tantalizing perfume, you will become very fat before you come home. The bees will entertain you. Yeah, the bees will entertain you. At least you will be fat on the up here. So that is that. Apart from that, we have one called Kofi. It's almost in the center of the town now. There's a well on that hill. We call it Odosobu Well. When Sango have left Igbeti, when they had been made their life, they used to come back every year whenever they want to celebrate the Sango Festival or Yamoku Festival in person. So during the Sango festival, when he comes once in a year for that festival, and we go to that point, that river we say, you sleep there overnight at the eve of the festival. Then you take water from that well and bow with it to rejuvenate the magical power in him. And up to now, nobody is capable of fetching water out of that well. It's not very, very big. I don't know what I can take this. It's just almost two times bigger than this. Yes, almost two times of this. But you cannot fetch it. And the water there don't dry. No matter whatever the drought. Throughout the year round, you find water there. There's nobody there fetch water. It's immediate death. So recently, about 3 or 4 years ago, my gentleman may be a military. We have some kids, they play there. They play along that place and they fetch water. They are carrying one dead person. 2 of them died. So it's not a fabric, it's not a joke, it's happening. Then whenever they are celebrating Sango festival, Sango will be there from the eve till the following morning on the day of the festival. And his followers, those who believe in the worship, will go and join him on the hilltop. Because in the evening time, he will climb down to come and display magical prowess to people, to entertain them, offer prayers for the community. So but before that time they join him on the hill, they will be there from morning amidst battle drum. So when he discovered that, sir, that's coming, I'm coming. So whenever it's there, we now conjure Amala with Begri and mix with Ila and Aaron. Yes, we conjure from the rock. Just like as we are now, you just see, and they will use that food to feed everybody there. And will be left over. So then, and that is why when it is evening time, you know, many people might have been waiting for him at the marketplace, feeling hungry. And when they come, those people will go come. Now they will not be singing, mocking the people that have not gone to the occasion. So, on and on like that. That is the song. Now, once a bull wants to climb down, he will not just walk down the hill. What they will do is they will prepare, load a gun, and fire gun at him. When he was fired, he shot at, then we produce the bullets and give to the people. Then from that, we just disappear. Right in the center of the market is another one. Apart from that, before Sango left this place, there's a hill we call Igbeti Hill. That's where we find Bata Hill. You know, as at the time when Sango left Oyoli, he left in Anoya. There's no priestly entourage that followed him as a priest. So what they did was, when he wanted to go back after he had been recalled to come and be the Alaafin, then we discovered that he cannot just go like that. He has to go with honor. Then we conjure a Bata drum. From that Bata Iruba, and that is the Bata he used to storm Oyo Empire. That's a new fashion of traditional music. And that is why I believe the origin of Bata music in Yoruba land is from Igbeti and it's from that Bata Iruba. That is why any other question? No question. See this hole, they have spiritual meaning. They have spiritual meaning. We believe that it is safe where Sabo used to keep his staff, you see. So when you want to go out or go to war in this place, we believe you come here, conjure some power out, put it on, and now advance in this warfare. So, and that is why silently or loudly, any installed Alaafin must come to Oyoni. Any installed Alaafin must come to Yamokuzu. Silently or noisily, he must come. Though nowadays they don't tell people when he comes. They will not announce it. They come unannounced nowadays. But before, they used to come with a royal entourage. But nowadays, it's either silently or noisily he will come. It's a must. We must reach Oyole or and Yamoku here to come out offer prayer to the ancestors.
Question.
Sago amo ojododo onjo sekere. Omo sọ pé tó bá kisago ó lè kokoro fi jo sayo kokoro. He loves music, but he cherished bata most. Ó fẹ́ràn bata ju gbogbo olùyókù lọ ni. Òun nìkan kọ́ ló ń jó. It's like no man sọ nísìn. Wọ́n á ní Ṣàngó fẹ́ràn orógbó. Orógbó nìkan kọ́ nìkan ló ń jẹ. Tí àwọn tó ń báńkì wọ́n á ní olójú orógbó ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹ́ obì. Means he can chew cola, he can chew bitter cola.
So ó lè jẹ obì náà.
Tọ́bi jẹ obì.
Àwọn táwa máa ń sọ pé táwọn ti Ṣàngó pé Ṣàngó ìjọ obì àforógbó.
Táwọn ọmọ Ṣàngó tó ni. Àgbàgbọ́ yẹ Ṣàngó ni. Tí wọ́n bá bọ́ Ṣàngó tí wọ́n sì bọ́ Ṣàngó a máa jó. Torí nílé wa a níbi tí wọ́n ti ń bọ́ Ṣàngó wọ́n á máa fi bọ́ Ṣàngó wọ́n sì ń fi bọ́.
Ó bá fẹ́ sùn kì í sùn.
Ebi tí sọ gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ rẹ̀ náà ni. Ọjọ́ sábà báyìí. Ọ̀gá nígbà tá a wá last time sẹ́wọ̀n kí ẹjọ́ tó tó bá ń bì ní ìlàsà sí.
Ìlà ti sá sí ojú bẹ́ẹ̀ máa ṣe ń bọ̀ látọ̀dọ̀ Yàmọ̀. So Yàmọ̀ kó a ní kó ṣe prayer lọ́dẹ̀ ṣàdúrà. Wọ́n bàbá wọ bẹ̀ lọ.
Bàbá àbọ̀kí.
Bàbá àbọ̀kí. Bàbá àbọ̀kí.
Bóyá àwọn tó gbàdúrà fún.
Tẹ́ máa ṣe fún Yàmọ̀ kó tẹ́ kó gbòòrò ta ló lé.
Tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ bọ̀ Yàmọ̀ kú abọ̀kì àwọn aní gbogbo òkè ló ní abọ́ rẹ̀ ìṣe ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo àwọn òkè mẹ́rìndínlógún yẹn ló ní abọ́ rẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ìgbà tí ó di pé ogun pọ̀ tí kálukú ń sá síbi ìsásọ̀ àwọn ọ̀kẹ́ ti lọ tí wọ́n sì yàn mí fún ọmọ ṣùgbọ́n àwọn abọ́ rẹ̀ òkè tó wà nísìn a ní abọ́ kò tó jẹ́ pé òun ló gbogbo abọ́ rẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Ìgbẹ́tì a ní abọ́ sí a ní abọ́ sàǹkó a ní abọ́ nígbà otherwise called eléwùgbà. Now tó bá fẹ́ sọ ọjọ́ kan náà ni wọ́n máa ń bọ gbogbo àwọn òkè yìí ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe ni pé tán bá ti lọ pa obì níbẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ òkúnlẹ̀ wọ́n á lọ bẹ̀ ọjọ́ tá à ń pè lọ́jọ́ òkúnlẹ̀ ni the day they start to appease the goddess so wọ́n á lọ bẹ̀ wọ́n á pa obì ní gbogbo àwọn ojúbọ yòókù ó jẹ́ ti àwọn òkè yòókù ọ̀dọ̀ ojúbọ Yàmọ̀ kò ní wọ́n fi àbọ̀ yòókù sí try to tell us pé òun ló pe gbogbo àwọn torí ojúbọ gbogbo àwọn òkè yòókù wọ́n wà lẹ́sẹ̀ Yàmọ̀ kò tá a bá ní àǹfààní àti lọ sí ojúbọ yẹn so àwọn ètò tí wọ́n ń lò ní pé obì omi then àgbò tí wọ́n máa ń pa fún Ìyámọ̀ kú wọn kì í du o funfun ni àbí dúdú funfun wọ́n á gbóró báyìí wọ́n á kàn mú ọwọ́ ni wọ́n fi bẹ̀ nígbà.
èèyàn náà ni ó sì bẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
nígbà ìfúnbọ́ ní sígbà tó dún ńlá wọ́n ń lo àdá àbátìkì àdá gbé wọ́n á mú yẹn lọ wọ́n á lọ mú mi àgbàtì tí wọ́n ń pè wọ́n correct pé ìlú tá a gbà tí àwọn ọ̀tá gbà tó gbà lẹ́dí actual meaning Igbeti abọ̀kì kan ń bẹ nígbà kan wọ́n ń pè ní abọ̀kì láògùn ìgbà yẹn ni àwọn abọ̀kì mọ́ ń wá láti Ọ̀yọ́ láti wá bọ̀kì wá tó padà ó tó di pé wọ́n ń dúró sí bíbáyìí now abọ̀kì láògùn yẹn ọdẹ ni tí ọdún òkè bá ti kọjá yóò mọ̀ bá ọdẹ rẹ̀ lọ ó wá dẹ̀gbẹ́dẹ̀gbẹ́ ó ti kú oríṣiríṣi ẹran ó wá ìyàwó rẹ̀ wá bímọ ìgbà tó wá fi ó kan kún èjì tí ọmọ tó mọ nǹkan tó ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀ pé kéèyàn fi ó kan kún èjì ọgbà ọkọ aláwo lọ ọlọ síwádìí pé kí ló ń tọrọ fi rí báyìí bó o ṣe lábàá tó wá sọ pé ó tó sẹ́ni pé ó ti pa àwọn oríṣiríṣi ẹran àbìjà tó pọ̀ jù èyí tó bá fi ìgbẹ́lẹ̀ òun ní bímọ so nígbà yẹn ẹran ìgbẹ́ sì pọ̀ ń bì torí pé bí jẹ́ bí ibi tí ojú ọ̀nà kan tó lọ sí Ọ̀yọ́ ilé nígbà yẹn ni ṣùgbọ́n àti wọ́n bá ń lọ tí wọ́n ń bọ̀ wọ́n á máa ra oríṣiríṣi nǹkan tó ń fi pàápàá ẹran ìgbẹ́ then orí ẹ̀gúsí pàápàá jùlọ orí tó gbé ẹ̀rọ pé orí yẹn lára ẹ̀mí ni wọ́n ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ mọ́ kí bẹ́ẹ̀ ti pé ọmọ tá a kó tá a rán bíbí lọ́jà òkú fún ọ̀rẹ́ mi ẹlẹ́mi wọn kàwó olóbì lọ́sọ̀ọ́ ibi tó wọ́n ti wá ibi wọn lọ.
orí mi ti wú.
so bàbá yóò wá dẹ̀gbẹ́ mọ́ ẹran ẹ̀gbẹ́ wà wọ́n tọ́ bá ìdọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ pé abọ̀kẹ́lẹ́ ògún kí ló dé tẹ́rẹ́ fún wọn bá yóò ní mo ti pàgbẹ́ tì èmi ti pàgbẹ́ tì pa ìgbẹ́ tì lóbi ìgbẹ́ tì ṣùgbọ́n létà ìgbà tí èdè àìyedè kan wáyé tí òyìnbó tọ́ka wálẹ̀ yìí
tọ́ka
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tí
òyìnbó ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́jà rí àwọn pásán mi wá.
òun ni district officer nígbà yẹn láyé Aláàfin Adéyẹmí àkọ́kọ́ tí wọ́n yanjú àwọn èdè àwọ̀ tó wà láàrin àwọn Yorùbá so ìgbà tó dé ó sì pè wọ́n jọ tí wọ́n ń gbà lálejò dáhà mọ̀ òun ṣe ń hó ìtàn wà excited tó ń hó ibẹ̀ náà ń hó why are you people talking like Liberia àti pé lórí tẹ̀ ń ṣe báyìí àwọn ìṣe Liberia ìlú tiwa ìlú táwọn yẹn gbà tí ní àgbà tó ní no wonder you are calling Igbeti ó ní yes àwa ní Igbeti àgbà tí ní wá and that's why people used to associate pé àgbà tí ní Igbeti lò Igbeti is later tí wọ́n ṣe ń pè ní àgbà tí.
ẹ ṣe gan ni.